Hi, welcome to Retro Tarot, and I'm here to do a message for the sign of, actually a tarot reading. So I'm doing it for Gemini. So Gemini is in your sun, moon, or rising. This may be your reading. Remember, not all readings are going to be for everyone. So use your discernment when you're watching a reading, okay? Take what parts resonate and leave the rest for someone else, because remember, it's a lot of Geminis watching, okay? So the energy will be with a lot of Geminis, okay? All right, Gemini. I have shuffled and prayed over the cards. Remember, you can check me out on, yes, YouTube. Check me out on YouTube. Retro Tarot is all one word, okay? You can see the disclaimer. There's an email. There's links to my oracle cards and also other readers so that you can see what they're about. They're awesome. They're amazing, okay? Also, in the bio on TikTok, you can reach me by email, okay? Or send me a message and I'll give you what you need, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this message. All right, for my Geminis. All right. Okay. So after shuffling, praying the cards, I pulled 3 cards to start with, and the first card is the 3 of Swords. You've been in a lot of heartbreak. Going through a tough time with relationships. This is a relationship reading, love reading. Been going through a lot. Like that looks pretty painful. But in this card deck, which is the Mystical Realm Tarot, I really enjoy this one. The heart is bandaged up. Like it's went through a lot, but you're healing. Like it's been stabbed so many times. 3 times is enough, right? I mean, you see the blood coming, and it's pretty graphic, but it's saying that you're healing from this. Look, it's bandaged up. It's just not, yeah, you get it. You've been hurt, but you're healing, okay? You are healed from what's happened in the past, okay? Currently, 7 of Wands, I feel like you're kind of defend your choices of who you're currently with, or who do you currently see, or you have relationships with in love, that you're having to fight others in a sense. Not really literally fight, but I feel like you have to argue your position, like why I should be with this person. It feels like other people see the toxicity, but you're so blinded by rose-colored glasses that it's hard for you to see outside of the picture, to see that there are some things about the relationship that's very toxic, okay? Or the choices you make. If you're still healing, it feels like when it comes to love, you seem really defensive, okay? You seem really you're not seeing the patterns, but maybe other people are, but maybe you're slightly seeing them, but it's hard to, when you're in those emotions, let's just talk about emotions. When you're in those emotions, it's hard to step out from the big picture and look at the outside picture of how some things of what's going on may be toxic and may not be helping you on your journey, okay, or to ascend to a higher level of consciousness. All right, in the future, you have the Death card, okay. Let's see, Holy Spirit. Let's get more on the Death card. Can we get a clarifying card? Okay. 5 of Wands, more fighting. Wow. What does this look like? Just look. Let's look. Why does that look like to you? Still, here you're defending your choices more or less, and here you're just more fighting with others, with yourself, okay? Different aspects of yourself as well. I feel like what Spirit is trying to convey, if this doesn't change, if some ways about you don't change, and yes, a lot of times we're part of the problem. We don't really realize that when it comes to relationships. If some things don't change, this is going to end. And if you don't make it end, Spirit will make it end. And sometimes if you don't put a stop to something, it will happen in one of the worst ways, okay? And a way that really teach you a lesson, okay? And that's a lot to do with karma. The obstacle is you need to balance your emotions. King of Cups is the obstacle. When King of Cups is in the obstacle, it means that, you know, when he's not an obstacle, it means he's very balanced and he's very loving, generous, can think, has emotional intelligence. But when he's an obstacle, it means that he pretty much is just he's not using emotional intelligence in situations, and that's really going to be detrimental to the relationship. Okay. All right, let's get an overall message from this deck for my Gemini collective, and thank you. Okay. Anything else? One more card. Our Holy Spirit, why are you trying to convey it to me? Thank you. When it comes to starting, okay, I got it now. I got it. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. The first card that came out was the Page of Cups, which is a young person or very naive younger person, or just naive in the way that you think and the way that you go about things. The second card that came out was the Tower. Look at all that devastation. And the third card that came out was the Nine of Cups. And what Spirit is telling me is that if you're not happy within of yourself, if you don't feel complete within of yourself, when you have any kind of new love, new relationship, whatever, it's a naive way of thinking that it's going to fall apart if you don't have some emotional intelligence and control your emotions. If you're not whole and complete in and of yourself, and know that you are complete with God, you don't need another person to complete you. If we don't understand that and that concept, and we're thinking that someone else is going to complete us, we're setting ourselves up for failure. Okay? Because when there's any obstacle that comes around, any tower that comes around, it's going to fall apart, because we don't already have that strong, I don't know why I'm so tongue twisted today. If we don't have that strong foundation in and of ourselves, and that we love ourselves and we are complete, then when someone else comes along, and if you're looking for that in someone else to make you whole or make you happy or make you feel good about yourself, then it's not going to work. It will fall apart every time. And that's what Spirit is trying to convey to you, Gemini. Okay? So I hope this helps. And this isn't to come down on you and make you feel bad about yourself. It's about growth. It's about maturing in emotions. Okay? And a lot of this is deriving from the Three of Swords, from heartache, from grief, from loss. Okay? Being cheated on, being treated poorly. Okay? Making you feel like you don't deserve love, or you don't deserve, whether you are the cheated or the cheater. You've made some mistakes, okay? And you really got to look at this outside of yourself and forgive yourself and move forward, okay? With what's ever happened in the past. Whatever's ever happened, or you're going to keep getting towers, okay? Work on yourself, heal. I would say do the healing, okay? God is in you and all around you. You can do this, all right? I love you guys. I hope this helps. Remember, this isn't for everyone. Use your discernment, okay? And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.